23rd, 1999. With the weatherlight now complete and the creation of Wrath underway, it's time to cement Urza's legacy in the final set of the three-part block. While Urza would surely have rippling effects on Magic the Gathering for years to come, planeswalkers across the world were able to experience this climactic chapter in Magic the Gathering history, gaining access to many powerful deck staples, such as Phyrexian Negator, Treachery, and Opalescence. Will our filthy casuals be able to assist Urza in his war against Phyrexia ploys? Or will they fumble their way into the clutches of those same...
You thought this would be a serious dive into Magic's insane backlog of iconic sets, alongside two professional players? This isn't anything close, but if you want to watch two clowns who started the game after the borders changed from this to this, then look no further. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection and, of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not your power gamer racking up wins at your local game store. We're just a couple of filthy casuals, and this is our progression series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we are Filthy Casuals, where I have to always keep Colin in check by doing random crap.
It's true. He gets me every time.
Every time.
We don't rehearse these. You can count on us not rehearsing these. Honestly, kudos. Kudos to you.
We are back, and we're about to finish a very special episode today.
It's true. It's kind of sad in some ways. A new set. We're skipping everything. We're going straight to...
Right to Urza's hot tub. It's actually funny. So today we're finishing off Urza's Legacy block. Which is
Urza Legacy 1.
Destiny.
Urza's Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Urza's Block 1.
Urza's Block 1. This is the only block with Urza. It's funny, though, that we're finishing Urza's Destiny in this period of time because we're coming back to Dominaria right now in Magic. And then they're doing the Brothers' War, and there's this whole Phyrexian thing. This set is all about Urza trying to figure out how to defeat the Phyrexians. Full circle.
Right. Yeah.
Timing.
All the way around.
Our secret genius that
Fucking
we keep using.
Calculated. All our delays,
Yeah,
calculated.
we were like, we gotta take this break because then we can actually line
Yeah, we weren't actually on vacation.
Yeah.
We were like, man, we mapped it out. And we're like, it seems kind of long. I don't know.
That's right. But today we're finishing the block that so many people were excited about when we were in seasons 1 and 2. I don't actually know about this one. This one's a little weirder, but we'll go take a look at the
Leveling the playing
cards.
field.
Yeah, it's a little strange. But I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna go check out the set. Bam! So, this is Urza's Destiny, 143 card set. Most notably, this is the first time they've been printing creatures as creatures.
Really?
So up until this point, they've all said summon.
Whoa. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Another interesting thing. Before this, Arabian Nights was the last set that was designed entirely by one designer.
Oh.
And the designer for this set is none other than Mark Rosewater, who is obviously the head of Magic now. His origin story, I guess you could say.
Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to Morrow. We love you, man. Yeah.
Please watch our
Please
videos.
watch it. Please watch it. Or drink Zevy or something. I don't know, man.
Something Zevy, something sponsorship, Magic.
Yeah, Magic. Now, this set is weirder than the other two sets, in my opinion, because a lot of the cards feel very combo-y, where like they do a lot of weird niche-y things that are really powerful. As far as we go, we're probably not smart enough to figure it out.
Oof, right over the head.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like cards I'll probably miss over on the set as we're going through the card by cards.
I feel like the best example of that though is me being so excited about Ancient Silverback.
Yeah, I mean we have cards like Ancient Silverback. We'll just call out all the cards that are clearly not like the highlights. So Ancient Silverback's a 6/5. Big
ape.
Big fucking
Prime
ape. Prime ape.
Yeah, taking it back to the Alpha Ape days, we have a new Alpha.
It's true, it's true. Look at these biceps and stuff, dude. Oh, he's beating up some Phyrexians. Go ape, you know?
Nice.
I hate Phyrexian. You are on Team Lang, and you are a pro Phyrexian. I can't say that. Because you know what? Our team's kind of assholes.
Wow. Okay. First of all, Colt Craft, we're definitely welcoming here, where anyone can come. You know, if you just got offended by what Kieran said about Team Lang and you want to swap sides, we welcome open arms here. We have plenty of room in the caves. Speaking
of which, so I'm Urza in this splash art, right? And in this set, one of the lines of like narrative that I read was like, "Oh, Urza's just doing eugenics."
I mean, Sliver Queen.
I
was gonna say you genocided the hill giants.
Genocided hill giants. Laboratory geneticist. I am pro Urza.
This just in, 2020, Kieran Sports Eugenics.
Pro eugenics.
You've heard it here first.
In Magic. Pro Magic eugenics.
Hey, you can't backpedal, man. You said it.
No, but anyways, listen. So Urza finishes the Weatherlight. He creates the Weatherlight. So this is before the Weatherlight saga. And he then uses eugenics to create a perfect crew for the Weatherlight. So I don't know how he manages. Maybe he like creates Gerard in a baby tube. I don't know. All right, we're gonna just really after that huge tangent. Let's just go down here.
Hop into it.
I'm thinking we'll do this differently. We'll make this the Colin set review.
Okay. Well, Ancient Silverback we already talked about. So we're done.
That's a wrap, boys. Okay, maybe we won't give you the full.
Just kidding.
False Prophet. It's just like you, Colin.
Prophet? Wait, what?
This is your card. The Team Croft.
Oh, there it is.
The Team Croft. This is Colin, and you're gonna jump off a hill with him. 4 mana, 2/2. False Prophet.
Why are you so spicy today? My feelings are hurt. Jeez.
We gotta be
I
more
was gonna
combative.
point out like Goblin Festival. I'm like, that's fun.
You know what generates views? Drama.
Right. You're just mad because you lost.
We can get to that in a moment. So when False Prophet is put into a graveyard from play room, exile all creatures.
Oh, I found one that represents you pretty good, Kieran.
Okay, sure.
Junk Diver, because you make junk decks.
It was such a bad card, I couldn't even see it.
It's a 3 mana 1/1, has flying. People say that's good. Controversial take.
Yeah.
When Junk Diver is put into the graveyard from play, return another artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
You know what?
So you could get another Junk Diver from your graveyard.
God, help
me.
An
infinite loop.
If I open 2 or more Junk Divers, I'll play them. I'm gonna make that statement right now.
Oh my god. Okay, just if you can somehow give me the enchantment Carnival of Souls, and then you find a way to cycle Junk Divers over and over, you kill me.
That's true. Goblin Marshal.
I love it. I love the art.
6 mana Echo, but you end up with 4 1/1 Goblin tokens. That's not bad. 6 mana for 4 1/1 seems.
Oh, it's 2 1/1.
Yeah, but then when he dies, because you don't pay for the Echo. Pointing out a couple actual cards here, we got Masticore. Says that at the beginning of your upkeep, you choose and discard a card from your hand, or you sacrifice it. It's a 4 mana 4/4. Can regenerate and it can ping creatures for 1, so that's pretty good. Phyrexian Negator. I was gonna say, like, out of the 2 of us, who's the most likely to play Phyrexian cards? And it probably is me.
I'm just gonna make a Phyrexian deck.
I'm
Prove you wrong.
I'm just bitter because they killed Miraudon, my favorite plane. Everybody in the comments with me, it's pronounced Mirrodin. I don't care. Phyrexia did it dirty, so let's kick their ass. Hey, Raphalos. It seems like a Colin card.
Raphalos? Add 1 green mana to your mana pool for each forest you control. Seems pretty great.
Pretty good card. I think he's banned in Commander or something. I don't remember. I remember seeing this card somewhere. Yeah, he's really good.
I guess that makes sense. That's like a lot of mana really quick.
Yeah. Oh, this is a card I love. Yawgmoth's Bargain. 6 mana enchantment.
I saw that.
Skip your draw step and pay 1 life to draw a card. Spicy.
Reminds me of like Necropotence a little bit.
Bubbling Beebles. Powerhouse. 5 mana 3/3. Unblockable if they control an enchantment.
MVPs.
Oh, Yavimaya Elder's kind of cool. 3 mana, 2/1. When it is put into the graveyard, you can search your library for 2 basic lands and put them in your hand. You can pay 2 mana, sacrifice them, and draw a card.
It's pretty good. Kind of does a lot of things that you generally want to have happen.
It's true. You know you want to play cards.
Seal of
yeah.
approval.
This card does things that I want it to do during a game.
Therefore, maybe I should throw it
play
in there.
Exactly.
Has the draw, has search for lands, sacrifice, maybe I can make a deck.
Good. It will just turn into another graveyard deck.
Colin, that's Urza's destiny. His destiny was to peter out in a third less than impressive set compared to the previous two.
Saga seems to be the best.
Cool cards. There's some interesting build around cards. You're coming off of a very important moment in Croft Crew's history.
You know, we have huge celebrations when this happens, and then we go on long hangover periods. So we did party very hard last night.
Yeah, the whole gang was there. Well,
it's fine.
We'll see if you can clutch a 2-win streak. That would be the first in a long while.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm excited for the game. It's there's some stakes. It's always good when there's some stakes. I get a roll in the Wheel of Fortune for 3
you
kingdoms.
get some juicy portal cards.
Maybe I'll get a wild rare for once. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm curious, actually, and maybe someone in the comments even knows this. How many times on the Wheel of Fortune I've rolled packs?
I mean, it is
becoming disconcerting.
It is definitely the more heavier favored.
It's true.
It's true. You have been unlucky in that, considering how many times you've spun it. But we'll see if I get lucky.
Sometimes I get good cards out of it though. And honestly, my picks when I get them have not been great. So there's a lot of spirit in them, you know.
A lot of spirits, perhaps. We are going to go to pack openings, Wheel of Fortunes, Wooburg's Wheel, all the shebang. But you know what is going to help us get there, Colin? If our lovely audience at home would like the video.
You're doing so well. I shouldn't have said anything, and then you want to...
like the video, leave a comment down below. I respond to them. Colin sometimes looks at them. And you know what? If you wanted to just chase after us, you know, we would appreciate it. Just not like physically. Don't come physically chase after us.
Yeah. I'm not a very fast runner, so please don't chase me.
Yeah, you will catch Colin before me. All right, God. We will see you in the game. Good luck.
Yeah, I guess, see you on the other side.
All right.
Get some nice, juicy portal pulls.
Hello, everyone. We are here, and to be quite honest, we're in some unfamiliar territory because today we are spinning the Wheel of Fortune, which I have not had to spin for quite some time. We'll see if we can get Colin back on his regular scheduled wheel spin while we're doing this. Today we are spinning for Portal 3 Kingdoms. We're going to see if we can get one of those rare wild cards. You know, the uncommon wild cards wouldn't be bad either, but we do want to see if we can pick up basically something of power that we can bring into today's game. Let's see if we can buck Colin's poor luck on this wheel and show him how it's done. Or we'll get 3 packs like we always do. That is completely acceptable as well. So we are here, and we are going to open 3 packs of Portal 3 Kingdoms to add to the collection. Could still hit something. So let's generate these packs and see what we get. Okay, we start off with a Zodiac Dragon, 9 mana 8/8. And when it's put in the graveyard to get returned to your hand. Not great. And we got Loyal Retainers, 3 mana 1/1. On your turn before you attack, you can sacrifice it to take a legendary creature and put it directly into play. This is a really, really good card to get. We didn't open any of them in our pack openings, and this is a really cool card too. So, you know what? Maybe we can build like a blue-white horsemanshipy legendary thing. But that's going to be determined by our Wooburg's wheel spin. So let's jump over there. And now we're back here at the Wooburg's wheel. Let's see if we can spin blue or white and fulfill our Urza's destiny today. We can't get away from it. We can't get away from it. Black is in our blood. We love to play it. We love to see it. And today is no different. So who knows? Maybe we could do some black, blue, black, white, black, blue, white. 3 colors, who's to say? Regardless, we're gonna go open some packs of Urza's destiny and see what we can get. Hopefully some Phyrexian things to help spice up our flavor for today.
All right, so it is time to do Wooburg's wheel. Let's just hop right into it and see what color we're playing today. Just gonna give it a few clicks here. Okay. We'll take it. I do like my red play. Red and green are my favorite colors, and red is definitely something I'm into. There's lots of goblins coming in this set. I don't know how good they are though, but we'll just have to see in our pack openings.
All right, we're here on our pack opener, Urza's Destiny. 18 packs, half a booster box. We have a lovely black card art here. We're gonna open up 18 packs. Let's see if we can pick up some spicy black cards to play with and some other things that might be good in our collection. All right, we're gonna start her off. Colin shows up right off the bat with False Prophet. To be honest, not a bad card. 4 mana, when it dies, you exile all creatures. Can work very well in a control strategy where you just want to keep wiping the board. It really disincentivizes your opponent to attack. These are actually not too bad. Lurking Jackals is a 1 mana card, whereas your opponent has 10 or less life. It becomes a 3/2. And Eradicate's a 4 mana removal exile spell that actually goes through their deck in hand and removes all copies of that card. Very powerful if he is playing any sort of strategy that revolves around multiple cards of one type, like maybe a Goblin King or something like that.
Interesting. So in this first pack we got Impatience, which seems okay. I don't know, not too stoked about it. Ravenous Rats is always cool to see. Very classic staple at this point from a lot of sets that come out. There's usually Ravenous Rats makes their round. Compost, the anti-black kind of tech, is pretty strong. Yeah, nothing too crazy in this first one. Ruffalo's Gift is an interesting one, especially running some like of those enchantment strats. I definitely feel like enchantments are getting way more headway in the recent set openings.
Elvish Piper, 4 mana 1/1 elf. We actually haven't really been able to play elves very well up until this point, so this might be a good way to do it. Pay 1, tap it, put a creature from your hand into play. So this can be a really good way to get a really big creature out very effectively, and I do love doing that sort of thing, so we might have to keep our eyes on this card. So far, not disappointed with Urza's Destiny.
Ooh, Caravan of Souls. Okay, so fun fact about this is that Kurin and I were talking about it earlier, and I originally, upon reading it, I thought it would be a pretty good card, and then Kurin was saying that it was one of the more notable cards for it just being one of the worst cards ever printed. But it's an enchantment that whenever a creature comes into play, you lose a life but gain black mana. It seems like something that you should be able to abuse somehow, but I guess the fact that it's any creature coming into play, your opponents could probably start putting some major pain on you, especially depending on certain kind of decks you're playing against. More Ravenous Rats, of course, and Mark of Fury was an interesting one, where you can just basically attach haste to a creature for an extra mana. Of course, red is always aggro, but more so aggro, I guess.
Thran Golem, 5 mana. As long as Thran Golem is enchanted, it gets +2/+2, gains flying, first strike, and trample. I kind of like this. I've always wanted to play an enchantment-based deck, and 5 mana for a 5/5 flying first strike trample is insane. Obviously, Colin kill spells it and we cry, but you know what? We take those risks here. Carnival of Souls. Okay, we didn't actually talk about this one in the set breakdown. We didn't talk a lot about much in the set breakdown. And I looked at it as a 2 mana enchantment. It says when a creature comes into play, you lose 1 life and add black to your mana pool. And I can see why this isn't seen as a good card, because like your opponent plays creatures or goes wide with goblins and just burns you out. So yeah, it's not a great card. We're probably not going to play it. But, you know, I wonder if there's some way you could somehow generate value off of playing your own creature, get a mana back, play something, get a mana back. I don't know. There might be something there. If you have any ideas in the comment section, let me know, because this one's a bit risky for me.
Thrandanima, as Kieran said, that's a pretty good card. 4 mana for 3 colorless. Not bad for Ran. Maybe a little slow, but for us, but definitely a commander staple. Seen it around there a lot. Also starting to build up some Marks of Fury, which is kind of interesting. All the red cards we've gotten so far definitely leaning towards some kind of aggro deck. Haven't seen much else that I'm super inspired by, but let's see what's coming down the pipe.
Pack here. Yavimaya Hollow. Finally, we get some interesting lands. Our collection is not very good for lands, but Yavimaya Hollow is a taps for colorless or pay a green to regenerate a creature. It's a very powerful ability just to have on a land, and it generates mana if you need it. I'm pretty happy to see that. We also got Momentum here as a 3 mana enchantment. But if your upkeep, put a growth counter on Momentum, and then it gets +1 for each growth counter. It's very slow, but in that kind of aura enchantment deck we were talking about with some enchantresses, maybe this could be useful.
You got a second Compost. The Thran Golem over here is pretty interesting, actually, because as long as it's enchanted, it gets +2/+2, gains flying, first strike, and trample, all very powerful. But having a 5/5 flyer with flying, first strike, and trample, probably some sort of other benefit if it's enchanted. Kind of slaps. 5 mana though, a little spenny, but given our big creatures, honestly not that bad.
All right, next pack here. Metal Worker and another Eradicate. I actually quite like Eradicate. Might be main deck worthy, perhaps side deck worthy. But Metalworker is a 3-mana 1/2. Tap it, reveal any number of artifact cards in your hand, and you get 2 colorless mana for each card revealed this way. So you can generate a lot of mana with this little guy by just having a bunch of artifacts in your hand. So if we wanted to go back to a strategy where we were playing like the Colossus of Sardia or something. Okay, next pack here. Masticore. Okay, so we get 2 artifact hits in a row. 4 mana, 4/4. You have to discard a card each turn, but it can really do some damage. Ping for 1 damage for 2 mana, or be regenerated. So this is a pretty aggressively costed artifact creature that we can play around with, I think.
Interesting. So repercussion here. Whenever a creature is dealt damage, repercussion deals that much damage to its creature's controller. That's a really interesting one for 3 mana. There's got to be some like crazy combo off thing you can do with it. So I wonder, I guess like big board wipey kind of things that deal damage. You could just like annihilate somebody. Like this with a blasphemous act would just like annihilate people. This is 13 damage to each creature.
Ooh, Rain, Academy, Chancellor, and another Lurking Jackals. I kind of like the idea of maybe like a Rakdos Burn black deck using these Jackals. Maybe we can pick up a 3rd or 4th copy. That'd be pretty cool. Rain, Academy, Chancellor, though, 3 mana, 1/1. Whenever you or a permanent you control the target of spell or ability controlled by an opponent, you get to draw a card, and if she is enchanted, you draw another card. That's pretty cool, actually. Maybe a blue-green Enchantress style deck. I'm getting a lot of ideas from these packs, so that's always good to see.
Interesting. Rain, Academy, Chancellor's pretty good card. Seems pretty solid. 3 mana, 1/1. Not great stats, but you're trying to enchant it, so you can bounce it up. Definitely puts pressure on your opponent to spend resources while you gain more resources. So that's always a good thing.
Another Lurking Jackals. Okay. I'm very excited for these. I gotta play these Lurking Jackals. These are too cool. I mean, it's a 1 mana 3/2, right? An enchantment. I could maybe do some enchantment shenanigans in black. We'll have to see. We also got an Emperor Crocodile, 4 mana, 5/5. When you control no other creature, sacrifice Emperor Crocodile. It's a very good go wide green card.
Ooh, here we go. Kieran talked about this card, Yawgmoth's Bargain. Okay, so discount Necropotence. Probably not as good as Necropotence. So skip your draw step, pay 1 life, draw a card. Pretty juicy. The downside is it is 6 mana, but we do have ways to ramp up to that quite easily. Maybe worth checking out. I don't know.
All right, next pack. Opalescence. Okay, this one's kind of cool. 4 mana, each other global enchantment, so each other non-aura enchantment, becomes a creature of power toughness equal to its converted mana cost. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Soul Feast, 5 mana, target player loses 4 life, you gain 4 life. We could maybe play this in that burn shell we were talking about, especially if he's playing an aggressive strategy that's going to try to go after us. Gamekeeper's interesting. When he dies, he actually gets exiled, and you reveal cards from the top of your library till you hit a creature, and you put it directly into play. This could be incredibly powerful later in the game if we have some like game-ending bombs. Like, obviously the first thing that comes to mind is Emrakul. So like if you had Emrakul, you could play Gamekeeper, have it get killed off, and just get Emrakul off the top of your deck if that was the only other creature. I guess it could replace with another Gamekeeper, which would be less than ideal, but kind of a cool effect.
Wow, foil. We got a foil Ruffalo's Gift. Let's go. Oh, what does this card even do? Reveal any number of green cards in your hand. Return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand for each card revealed this way. That's not terrible if you're running an enchantment deck. I don't know if we have the infrastructure for it. Wow, another Carnival of Souls. Kill me deck. I wonder if there's like black instances that can scale with mana.
Alright, we're getting near the end here. Can I get a 4th Jackal? No, but we did get a 3rd Eradicate and a 2nd Soul Feast, so I don't know if these are good cards. We got a Thran Golem as well. I really think we'd play this in that enchantment deck we were talking about. But the 3rd Eradicate is cool. The only issue I'm having with these is the high mana cost. But if we're playing a Rakdos deck that is kind of trying to burn quick and burn fast, we could play Dark Rituals, which would get us to these cards pretty quickly. Plan's coming together.
So Opposition is an interesting one, actually. 4 mana enchantment. Tap an untapped creature you control. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. So it's a good way if you have a board to just lock someone down. 4 mana, not bad. Maybe worth playing, who knows? Wow. Covetous Dragon, 5 mana, 6/5 flyer, pretty good. When you control no artifacts, sacrifice it. As far as beaters go, it's not bad. We're also playing a good chunk of artifacts, like there's the Moxes, there's the Soul Rings that are usually on the field, so you might have something. I don't know, an interesting one for sure.
All right, last few packs here. Can we close out? Nice. Okay. So we got a second Reign Academy Chancellor, which is awesome, because that means we can play 2 of her in this enchantment deck we're brewing up for another day. So that's very cool to see. Compost is a neat card. That is very cool. To get 2 of the same legendary creature means that we can do some fun stuff.
Metalworker is super cute. That's kind of crazy if you're playing an artifact deck. It's like nuts ramp. Like say you have 5 cards in your hand. You have 3 of them are artifacts. You tap it, that's 6 mana. If you want to reveal them, I guess. But still seems pretty good. Wow, foil Bubbling Beagles. We fucking got them. If there's a way to put foil cards in, we should just run Bubbling Beagles.
Alright, I think this might be the last pack. Can we get a 4th Jackal? No, we can't. That's okay. We got a second Manticore. Okay, that's pretty sick. Holy shit. We got some fire to work with from this. Okay. Do we play the Manticore in this deck that we're thinking about? We'll have to figure it out. It doesn't burn players with its ability. That's the only thing, and you have to discard cards to it to keep it alive. But so it might not fit this bill if we're playing a red and black deck, but still very cool to have 2 of them for an artifact-based deck. We could go do some Urza's Tron land stuff. So
Wake of Destruction. Destroy target land and all lands of the same name as that land. Interesting. 6 mana sorcery. That could be pretty devastating at that point in the game. I don't mind the mana cost on it. 6 would usually be pretty high, but at that point you probably want like 6 lands on the field and then you just pick off whichever land is the most probably, or if you want to try to nuke a specific color. Could be good though. Drain Dynamo count 3 I think now. Ooh, nice. Just wrapping up in the last pack here, and I noticed we have a Ruffalo's Valinor Emissary, which is that ramp card that Kieran was talking about that I would like a lot. I think it's great. I mean, ramp is always good. Also, we got a few Eradicates through this set. Seems pretty good. Honestly, might be something to run against Kieran's Sliver deck. Depending. I don't know if he's got a playset or not. We'll see. But could be good in the future. Maybe not right away.
that's Urza's Destiny. Not that disappointing. There's a lot of weird build-around cards in this set, right? Like, there's nothing that's like crazy bomb that I think we got. Like, there's no Vampiric Tutors, you know, that's that level of card. But there are some really interesting cards, and we're gonna see if we can try to play with some of these cards today. I'm really looking forward to playing with these 3 Lurking Jack. I think I'm gonna put together a Rakdos burn aggressive deck and see what Colin's brought to the table. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys in the deck tab.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this set. I know the Urzas are supposed to be pretty sick. There's a lot of good cards in here, but I'm not like blown away by what I got. We got some cool stuff. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for decks. Red's always a fun color. Honestly, we could run the goblins back. We didn't really get much more goblin tech. We'll see. We'll see you guys on the other side. Piggyback off our first win to a win streak, you know. Let's humble this guy up a bit.
All right, we're back, and as promised, we have brought Rakdos to the fray with our reformed memory jar, burn jar. Well, I don't know. We don't have a name for this deck. We can call it burn jar if we want to, but let us go through the card to card and see what we've got in store. So we've got 2 memory jar. Great, fantastic way to just get a hand of 7 cards to burn Colin out of the game. We got double Soul Ring to ramp us because we are a bit of a big mana matters sort of deck. 2 Circling Vultures, a bit suspect with only 11 creatures. It's basically, at its worst, a 1 mana, if you have a creature in the graveyard, of course, a 1 mana 3 damage spell. So we play Circling Vultures. Next turn, we have to remove a card from the graveyard, hit them in the air for 3. So if we can get that to work, great. We've got 3 Crypt Rats, which is the first time we are using this card. It is a 3 mana 1/1, Summon Rats. Pay X and it deals X damage to each creature and player, but you can only spend black mana for it. So we're gonna dump a shit ton of black mana in here, hope it doesn't kill us, and see if we can kill Colin with it along the way, as well as his board. We got Fog of Gnats ×3, 2 mana 1/1 flying, pay 1 to regenerate. This is just a way to kind of stall out any creatures that he might have. It has flying and it can regenerate, and it's fairly cheap. We've got 2 Gitu Slingers, a 3 mana card from Urza's Saga, I believe, and that's 2/2 with Echo, so we have to pay for it if we want to keep it on board. But it's a 3 mana 2/2 that when it enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage to a creature or a player. So this is a burn spell attached to a body, so this is pretty good in our build. For our enchantments, we've got our 3 Lurking Jackals, a 1 mana enchantment that turns into a 3/2 Hound if the opponent has 10 or less life. So the idea is to get Colin as low as possible and then swarm the board with a bunch of cheap 3 power creatures. including Lurking Scourge, a 2-mana enchantment, and whenever a creature of Colin's will put into the graveyard, Lurking Scourge permanently becomes a 3/2 creature with flying that is an imp. So that's pretty cool. We got the Lurking Jackals, Lurking Scourge, and our Circling Vultures as kind of our hard hitters. 4 Dark Rituals to get to big mana quickly, be able to pump out some of our cards ahead of schedule, or we can dump mana into our Crypt Rats. We have 4 Lightning Bolts because it's the best burn spell we have access to. 1 Dwarven Hold, it's basically our Fireball Reservoir. Handful of mountains, handful of swamps. We're going to want just basic swamps because we have Bubbling Muck, a card that I just realized existed as I was looking through the collection. 1 mana, basically High Tides, to be honest. 1 mana until end of turn. Whenever a player taps a swamp for mana, it produces an additional black. So this is going to effectively double our black outsource for when we cast Fireball, which is just our game-winning Filthy Casual staple. 3 Chain Lightning to pair with our 4 Lightning Bolts. We'd run 4 if we had them. Imperial Seal, this can just get to a burn spell to win the game. And 3 Soul Feast, which is a high-end card, 5 mana. Target opponent loses 4 life, so it's not preventable damage, and you gain 4 life. So this will be a great card if he's playing any sort of aggro deck, but it can also keep us in the game and help us when our Crypt Rats are kind of whittling both of us down. That's the plan for today. For our sideboard, we have Tormod's Crypt if he's playing graveyard decks, Smoke if he's playing an aggressive creature-based strategy, Red Elemental Blast if he's playing blue, Tears if he's not playing black, Duress if he's playing any non-creature cards that are problematic, Earthquake if he's playing a go-wide strategy, we can kind of just hit everything and kill it and do damage to him along the way, Double Eradicate if he's playing any creatures, maybe some higher-end creatures that we worry he might have multiple copies of, also just a great exile spell, 2 Pyroclasms again if he's playing a go-wide strategy, and we finish things off with a single Shatterstorm if he's playing an artifact-focused deck. That's the deck. I'm quite excited. It's quite an aggressive deck. Lower end curve, but it does have some higher end stuff that we can go into with our Dark Rituals. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can burn jar him out of existence.
All right, so this is kind of a weird throwback, not really throwback card deck, but we're playing Rakdos. Now this, I don't really know how this deck's gonna go. I think there's some different ways I could have made it, but I was running into some issues. I'll explain it and then you guys can make your own judgment calls on how it could have been better, because I think there are ways. So I wanted to play this called card Incendiary, which is 1 mana enchant creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a fuse counter on Incendiary. When enchanted creature is put into a graveyard, Incendiary deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of fuse counters on Incendiary. I just thought it was kind of neat. If it's kind of forcing maybe early removal on bad cards or specialized removal on bad creature cards. As far as creatures go, we're trying to run a little bit more of an aggressive stance, because I have these Marks of Fury which give creatures haste. We got a bunch of them, and originally I had 4, but I cut it down to 2 because I'm not totally convinced it will do us too much justice. Also, we don't really need one until we start to get to those 4 or 5 mana drops, so hopefully that'll give us some time to draw them in the first place. So because those Incendiaries are weird cards, I wanted to get some stuff that sticks on the battlefield for a little longer, but also I have a lot of graveyard recursion. So the Agents of Stormglad are my only 1-drops, but they will help fix mana as I need, as I have a lot of single mana Incendiaries, which are red, but I also might want to pivot that red to some unearths. The unearths are mostly targeting Hidden Horrors and Keldon Vandals, which are my 3-drops, which have Echo, destroy target artifacts, so I have some artifact hate in there, and the Hidden Horrors will also fuel things into my graveyard by discarding my bigger creatures, such as my Morphin and my Galabrade, and maybe even some Lindell Paladins, getting them in there, with the goal to eventually, again, kind of do that Animate Dead kind of strategy. We do have Animate Deads in the side deck too, if we find we need more of them, but also we have other ways to catapult into those higher mana cards quickly, which would be our Calling of the Weeks. We also have cards like Priest of Gix, which will also create some explosive play, especially once we start cycling things in and out of the graveyard. So the idea is we get our creatures in fast, we hit hard, and then we try to get out. I'm not totally convinced this deck is super stellar, so I put some failsafes in the sideboard. I have more Marks of Fury if I feel like we need to get more aggressive. If the Incendiaries aren't doing it, I have sideboarded some Fireballs to replace them. We do have more Animate Dead tech. We have a little more card draw with Greed, because our only other card draw right now is Yawgmoth's Bargain, which we also got in this this set. And of course, we're running a bunch of terrors to replace Diabolic Edicts if they fit in. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it's more of like a tempo deck. There's nothing too crazy happening. What I wanted to experiment more was discard, but honestly, I was taking quite a long time in this deck building phase. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can put some pressure on Kieran. One more card that I really wanted to put in was Wake of Destruction. I normally don't like to play land hate, but it looked like a cool red card that we got, and it was a cool rare, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, let's hop into this game and see if we can give Kieran a little hell.
Hello! We are back, and Colin, this is do or die mode, my dude.
It's game 3 of the season, man. Calm down.
Game 3 is everything. Win streaks are everything.
Oh my god, he's gone power hungry.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to demolish you this episode. I'm going to concretely put your destiny of Team Croft into the dirt. That's my goal of the day. You're going down. Cool. But good luck and have fun, because of course this is a casual game environment.
I'm saying it's your spicy episode, man. You're bringing the heat today.
It's true. It's my turn to bring the heat. How have you found your polls today?
They've been, I think, okay. I think originally I was a little, so-so about it.
Yeah.
But I think I wasn't giving my polls justice. I think I got some good ones.
Very cool. Very cool. I think the set had a lot of interesting build-around cards, if nothing else. Some powerful, kind of staple-y cards.
Totally, yeah. It felt like, lots of cards that you can gang up to get onto. But something, I wonder if you found this, but I was running into a lot of, I don't know if this exactly fits, but I'll
it's like I would like to use this later in a different build.
Yeah.
Especially after you rolled your color and you kind of knew what you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm curious to see how this plays.
Yeah,
it's definitely not my typical deck, I think.
Okay. Well, let's not make the audience wait any longer here. I guess we shouldn't draw first.
We should roll
a die. 15. I will be going first. Very much so. And we will draw a hand of 7 here. Colin, you have 7 mulligan points, so do not be afraid to use them. And I have 3. So let's see what we got going here. I'm pretty happy with this hand, actually, so I think I'm going to keep.
Snap keep. I'll keep 2. Let's see where this goes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a bad hand.
Okay.
It could be better for sure, but it's not bad.
We'll let the audience at home.
Rip me apart. I need it. It makes me better, maybe. I don't really know.
I guess we'll find out. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Let's get into game 1 here. Main 1. I will cast a swamp. I'm going to cast a swamp. We're back in black.
Magically
back
cast
in
the
black.
swamp.
Hit the sack. You know what it's like to be back. We got 1 swamp. I don't know where I'm going with that.
1 swamp. 9 lives.
Okay. I think I'm going to pass it over to you.
Okay.
Not a very interesting turn.
You think you're going to pass it over to me. But you have to. Play out and pass.
Red.
Yeah.
Red rum. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap 2 black mana and cast a Lurking Scourge.
What the heck is that?
So it's an enchantment that says whenever one of your creatures dies, it becomes a 3/2 with flying. Permanently.
When a creature is in one of your opponent's graveyards.
Yeah, one of your
creatures. One of my creatures dies.
That's correct.
It's a 3/2. Oh, it just turns into a 3/2
flyer. Yeah.
Interesting.
Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I guess you're running kill spells, probably.
Save a kill spell to deal with this guy.
I'll just play a swamp and pass.
Oh my goodness. All right. Untap.
Rakdos
upkeep,
question
draw,
mark? Or is there
1.
more?
I will play a mountain.
Of course. Of course.
Question, what was your rolled color?
My roll color was red.
I got black. That's really funny.
Okay. Our parallel lives, man.
Yeah, we think too much alike. Let's go with 3 mana here, and I'm gonna cast a Crypt Rats.
Oh,
3 mana, 1/1. Pay X black mana to deal that much damage to a creature to each creature and player.
Each creature and player.
I just want to set the world on fire, Colin. I'll pass to you.
Interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Surprised you didn't snap kill it with that mountain. Like a lightning bolt, you know?
Oh, I was like, I thought you were suggesting I could pay into the crypt rats.
No.
And I was like, yo, let's go. Kill those rats. This is interesting. I think I will pass turn there.
Alright. Really interesting.
Playing slow and steady.
Untap.
You don't scare me.
Upkeep. Draw. Main 1. This is a bit of a more questionable choice now. I'll play a mountain. And let's go with Lurking Jackals.
What the heck is this?
1 mana enchantment. If your opponent has 10 or less life, it's a 3/2. You start to see what's happening.
Yeah, frig. You know when I was saying that if you're playing a certain kind of deck, I'll probably just lose? I think you might be playing a certain kind of deck where I'm just going to lose.
We shall see. We shall see. I'm going to go to combat here, and I swing for 1 with the fence with Crypt Rats.
Okay, I will take the 1.
Okay, and I think I will pass to you.
Alright, well, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Okay. Things are getting a little more interesting now.
It always amazes me when we play the same colors against each other, just the chances of that are so low. Like, we rolled opposite colors and picked the same as each other. It's like when we played that Shadow game.
I know, yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 4 and play Bolduvian Horde.
Oh, he's going up. He's going above aggro. Yeah, we got a 5/5. All right, discard at random. Ooh, what is this? 3 mana, 4/1.
Rip.
Enter the battlefield, destroy an artifact echo. Okay. Okay. Lurking Scourge. The proper term is from the battlefield. On the card it says when creatures put into one of your opponent's graveyards. So.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's from the battlefield. It has to be from the battlefield.
I was assuming it was from the battlefield, so I didn't read the card properly. But I'm glad that is the case, because that would suck. I'm not ready to face your gauntlet yet.
Alright, you good?
Yeah.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, play a mountain. How do I deal with this fucking 5/5? It's a bit of an issue.
It's a chunky boy.
It's a chunky boy. I can kill the horde.
Do it.
Takes a lot of resources.
Do it.
Maybe it's worth it. Yeah, you know, I think it's pretty good. So let's do it. I'm gonna... Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna pay... Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pay 2 mana and have Crypt Rats deal 2 damage to all things.
Oh, you can do multiple?
Yeah, you pay X.
But doesn't it kill itself on the first one, though? Oh, it's X.
It's
I
X.
see. So it is dealing 2 damage. Okay.
It's also
cool,
instant
cool.
speed, so it could respond to itself.
Yeah.
So Crypt Rats dies, Bolduvian takes 2, you take 2, I take 2.
Okay.
And then I will cast Chain Lightning on Bolduvian Horde for 3 damage.
Okay. And it activates your guys.
Yeah, well, just the 1. So this one becomes a creature.
Oh, 10 life or less. I see. Lurking
I'll
Jackals.
just keep him, I guess, in the front here, so we know.
Yeah.
I guess I can put a counter on him. Let's just put and let's go to combat here, and I'll swing at you for 3.
Okay. Take the 3.
And I'll pass to you.
Get into the danger zone. Does have flying too, hey?
Yeah,
Untap. It's a good card.
It's pretty nice. In the right build.
Interesting. I'll play the mountain. The question is, do I turn on the turbo burners?
I think we're both on that kind of give and take here.
2, 3, I can do that and that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Hidden Horror.
Yep.
And then I'm going to... Oh fuck, what should I discard? I will play Hidden Horror, and I think I'm gonna choose to discard the Keldon Vandals.
Oh, another one. Okay.
And then I'm going to play Mark of Fury onto the Hidden Horror to give it haste.
Okay.
And I'll go to combat and swing for 4.
Alright, taking 4.
And then on second main, this is going to be a weird one.
Oh, what's happening?
I'm going to enchant the hidden horror of Incendiary.
Hang on a second. What is this?
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I may choose to put a fuse counter on Incendiary. When enchanted creature is put into the graveyard, Incendiary deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of fuse counters.
It's a Colin card.
Yeah. So then going to my end step, Mark of Fury comes back to my hand.
Okay, sounds good. So race now. Good old fashioned race here. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah. And then I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. That's an interesting one, actually. That really does nothing. Now that I think about it.
Let's turn the jets on.
Yeah, I think the plan here is just to race you. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will help a lot. I'm gonna cast Soul Feast. You lose 4 life and I gain 4 life.
Damn, that's huge actually.
And that turns on my Jackals.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to combat. We're gonna hit you for 6, put you down to 4, bud.
Oof.
Pass to you.
It's coming in hot. Of course you. Soul Feast is such a mediocre card. I'm shocked you put it in.
It's 4 damage and 4 life. That's an 8-point swing.
For 5 mana.
I mean, I'm playing some big mana cards, so.
Right. Well, let's see if I can find a way out of this.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main 1. Oh.
One shot.
Oh shit.
I mean, technically, you're not dead. Unless I have something in my hand.
You're tapped out too, hey?
I'm
These are
tapped out.
3 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put a fuse counter.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I feel like I'm always gonna put a fuse counter.
Yeah, of course. It's all good.
Oh, I don't have the mana though. No. Okay.
Well, you got 1 turn unless I got the kill spell in my hand, so.
It's true. I think I died to the kill spell anyways. I'm gonna go to combat and swing for 4.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Second main. Tap out, play Gallowbraid.
Ooh, classic boy.
Yeah.
Hey-
This is gonna probably
Wait,
kill
no!
me, but
Oh, actually, yeah, it's fine. I guess you don't have to pay the cumulative upkeep, so. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just pressuring me with damage. Makes sense.
and I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, untap. Upkeep.
Mhm.
Draw, main 1, Swippity Swamp. So I'm gonna pay 1 mana and cast Circling Vultures.
Okay, I was thinking of putting this in my deck actually.
Yeah, it's a good. I thought about this card like at worst, as long as you have a creature in your graveyard, it's a lightning bolt, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of fun.
Mhm.
We're gonna go combat here, and I'm going to just get in for 3 in the air. So
Okay.
I'll hit you down to 1, forces the Gallowbraid to die, and we're kind of back at parity. So you get 1 more turn, my dude. Pass to you.
All right. Untap, upkeep, Gallowbraid goes down. Add a counter. Draw, main 1.
6 damage on board if the Hidden Horror has Death trigger. Can Colin clutch the 8 damage gap?
I don't know if I can punch through. I just don't have enough gas. Man, that freaking Soul Feast saved your ass. Because if there was no Soul Feast, you'd be so fucking dead right now.
It is weirdly like a sideboardable card against your deck too, because you're playing kind of an aggro deck as well, so you want life gain is good against it.
Oh, totally. This is interesting though. I think my deck has potential because could have definitely had a better start, but I think I'm toast here. I'm just gonna do a few more calculations.
Sure, run the numbers.
Nope. That's it for me.
GG.
GG. There's no way I could have had the gas to block.
Rakdos,
I could-
Rakdos.
Yeah, I could get you. I could have gotten. Yeah, I could have gotten 2 creatures or 2 blocks. I
Yeah.
could have killed 2 creatures. I could have got you down to I think 6.
It was probably just
no, it was 8.
the double fly. right?
But yeah, the double flying. The flying is a problem for me.
Yeah. Well, let's see if you can
yeah.
grasp it back. I'll see you in
Some
game
bounce
2.
back. That was a pretty quick game, all
It
things
was.
considered.
It was. That's Rakdos versus Rakdos for you.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you in game 2.
All right. Okay, we managed to pick up game 1, but it's not over yet, and Colin is bringing a very aggressive deck. So I just brought in 4 cards. I brought in the double Terror and the double Eradicate, which seems crazy, and it kind of is because it doesn't affect his black creatures. However, it does hit his Bolduvian Hordes, and that 5/5, I don't remember how many copies Colin has, but we have to assume he has at least 2 or 3. So I think that is going to be a big enough threat that bringing the 2 Eradicates and Terrors is going to be worthwhile just to get rid of the big threat. It's not going to hit stuff like, you know, his 5/5 legendary creature or whatever. Those sorts of things aren't going to be affected, but I think it is worth it for his red side of his package, and we haven't really seen the rest of his deck other than the hasty stuff. So I took out 2 Chain Lightnings because while they are nice to have the 3 damage on board, his double red presence allows him to ping us, which isn't desirable. Took out a Bubbling Muck because, again, he also benefits from this, and a Lurking Jackal because, to be quite honest, he has bigger stuff than the 3/2 on the ground, and I want to keep the flyers. We're going to try it one more time here, see if we can end it in game 2, but I don't think it's going to be an easy fight.
Alright, so it's funny that we're playing Rakdos versus Rakdos. It's interesting because I don't know a ton about his deck, and I don't know how much my sideboard could help. But basically what I did is I took out the Incendiaries because unfortunately, they're probably going to be too slow. I put the Fireballs in. I don't know if that's the right play. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I want to play with these Incendiaries, even though they're probably the way worse decision, but I think it's an interesting card. And there's some weird chaining that can happen. We didn't really change anything then. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run it back. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. I think we gotta wait until we get some sort of Mox or Soul Ring in our hand, just to expedite the whole process of what's going on here. And then yeah, we'll see if we can get the better of Kurin this time.
All right, Colin, may the best Rakdos player win.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not really, I guess I shouldn't say too much about my deck. But I think it'll be interesting. We're really just fucking
it's fine.
running at each other.
Tell me more. What was about your
strategy? So my whole side deck was blue.
Actually playing Grixis. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Team Grixis now.
I dig it.
Blue makes everything better.
I'll stop. Yeah, I'm fully converting you over to Grixis, and you know, you'll be on Team Lang in no time. I'm guessing you're going first.
Yes, please.
I think this is going to be clutch, man, to use these mulligan points to make sure that we have a great hand here.
That was one of my notes in my sideboard, is if I get a good hand, I think I can out-tempo the shit out of you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
I'm assuming that's probably very similar to your case, though.
It's true. I mean, I have the win advantage to give me a little bit of a bump of taking risks, and I only have 3 mulligan points, so I need to be very careful. The other thing, too, is if I don't lose this match, I don't get another mulligan point, so I'm just going to slowly drain to 0.
Yeah, in my best interest to drain you dry. I'm going to mulligan.
Okay. I should probably mulligan as well, so I will as well.
I think I can probably keep this. It'll be funny.
I will keep as well. It's not good. Better than nothing. Yeah. I'm going to move this one to the bottom here.
Moved it to the bottom.
All right. I'll pass it over to you. Good luck, sir.
Alrighty. Go to main 1. I'll play a mountain.
Okay.
I'll play a Mox Sapphire.
Oh, fuck.
I'll play a Mox
Oh, no!
And I'll pass turn.
Oh, I'm so fucking fucked. Alright, untap.
Turn
Upkeep,
the
draw.
jet engines on.
Main 1, swamp. Pass?
Oh my god, okay. This might be the reckoning.
Oh my god.
Draw, main 1, play swamp.
Okay.
Tapping everything. And we're playing
Oh, you have the red, double red from the ruby.
a Limdol Paladin.
Oh no. Don't remind the viewers at home
you.
what this guy does because he has so much text.
It's true. It's really complicated, but basically he's a 0/3 of trample, and when he attacks, if he gets blocked, he gets +6/+3.
Yeah.
But if he's not blocked, the player loses 4 life.
Yeah, so it basically is kind of like that Amonkhet ability, the Afflict, where it was like if they get blocked, they do damage. It's in weird ways, but yeah.
But to note, the damage cannot be prevented or redirected. So if you were playing green and Head Fog, it would still get through.
And you have to discard a card at the beginning of each of your upkeeps.
Yep.
All right.
So it's a little spooky, but we'll see if we can make it worthwhile.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That is pretty good. I think I need to do this. Yeah. Chain Lightning.
Okay, that's fair.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah, and then I'm going to also cast Imperial Seal.
Ooh. I always forget about tutors.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
it's all good, man.
That was so funny in the ban episode. I'm like, why did he ban my tutor? I never remember to put it in my decks.
That is fair, yeah.
Maybe one day I'll learn.
Perhaps. I will pick this card and shuffle and place it on top. And I will pass you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one.
Remember when we had Black Lotus?
Yeah, God. I'll play Swamp. I'll pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I lost a crap ton of tempo by doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
You
the
might
one
have
questionable thing is the 3 toughness guy against a deck hypothetically filled with lightning bolts.
Yeah, I mean, my
Tough,
creature
though.
base, I just kind of needed bodies.
Yeah.
And, like, I didn't know you were running lightning bolts going into this.
I mean, Limdol's Paladin is a good creature.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Could have drawn anything, Colin. Literally anything. I'm going to
Drew another tutor.
Soul Ring.
Of course.
Yeah, I know you have that fucking artifact removal though, so in hindsight, this was a terrible decision. So I'm gonna try to make the best of it, I guess, by dumping down a Crypt Rats. And
Crypt Rats is actually an amazing card.
pretty good. It's kind of a mini board wipey guy.
Yeah.
I'll pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main
Please don't
one.
have the artifact guy. Please don't have the artifact guy.
1, 2,
He's
3.
gonna have the artifact.
Hidden Horror.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard Agent of Strom.
Hey,
Stromgald.
What the fuck? Oh.
It's a pay a red to get a black.
There's for your future reference, there's also a single black mana guy called something of Ebony Hand, and it is 1 colorless mana to convert into black
Oh,
as well. So, and he's a black character, so it's kind of similar. But
okay, interesting. I wonder if I have some of those.
Might.
Right, I'll pass turn. Kill my Hidden Horror. Spend all your mana.
untap, upkeep, draw.
I
main
dare
one.
you.
Okay, I got a land, so that's quite useful. I can't kill your Hidden Horror, unfortunately.
I mean, you could with the rats.
No, I don't have enough. I need black mana. I can only spend black mana on
Oh,
yeah, it's-
read the whole card.
Read the whole card. I think we're gonna go 5 just to set up a memory jar. This is burn
Spooky
jar.
for me.
Burn jar dot deck.
Burn jar dot deck. I mean, it's a good deck for it to be in.
Yeah.
Untap.
Pass to you.
Okay, draw. Main one. This will be interesting. I'm gonna attach an incendiary to this whore.
Oh god. Okay. Yep.
And then I'm going to
18 turn clock.
swing in for 4.
Okay, that's a bit faster. I'll take 4.
Okay. I'll pass.
Alright, he doesn't have card draw. He's crippled.
I'm crippled. He's got
Untap.
the memory jar. He's got me in the ropes. I thought my double mox would save me. I guess it's not strong enough.
Untap, up.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. Oh my god.
Okay.
There's so many things I would have changed.
Yeah.
Even just starting to play this deck, I'm like, oh, I could cut so many things.
Hey man, it's a learning experience. You can come back to the deck.
It's true.
I'll throw down a mountain here.
Okay.
Get myself off of Big Oil, aka Soul Ring.
Big Pharma.
I do not want to crack Memory Jar when you have 4 mana open. That sounds like a bad idea. No.
Do it.
I think we're just gonna hit you for. Actually, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna Soul Feast you for 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much I can do about that.
And we'll go to combat and hit you for 1 more.
I'll take 1.
We'll pass to you.
Alright. Untap, upkeep. Gets a counter. Draw. Main 1. I'll go to combat and swing in.
Taking my beats. Down to 14.
Interesting. I'll pass turn. I'll play. I've got the pressure.
Okay.
Ball's kind of in your court right now.
True. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Mountain. How many counters on Incendiary? I should have 1
Just
more, right?
1 right now.
Oh, okay.
Nope. It doesn't have 1 when it comes in.
Right. Combat, swing for 1.
Take my 1.
Pass you.
Give. Give me the cards.
No cards for you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's a good one. I will go to combat and swing for 4. Oh, there's another counter on Incendiary. We're up to 2 now. Coming in for 4.
Yep. I took it. Sorry.
I know. I'm thinking.
Oh,
sorry.
That's okay.
I'll go to
combat tricks?
second man.
What's happening? Giant growth?
Yeah, splash queen for giant growth. Best card in the game.
Yeah. Main 2. What the fuck's in main 2?
You have 1 card in hand? How am I getting card advantage back? It's weird. I mean, you're desperate for that memory jar. I'll just keep my mana on it.
Untap. I'm thirsty
I'll
for
make
that
you.
jar. Draw for
You
turn.
thirsty. Thirsty for that memory.
This is a very good card in this situation, I'd say. Let me stymie the damage I'm taking here. I'll pay 2 and cast Fog of Gnats. It's a 1/1 flyer with Regenerate.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Swamp.
Swamp.
Okay.
Play a swamp.
Is that lag? Real life lag.
Processing.
Loading swamp.
I guess we'll just... Oh, you don't have the mana to regenerate it right now.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
I'll go to combat and swing for 4.
I'll block.
Oh, the Incendiary goes up to 3 as well. Sorry, I would keep forgetting.
Sure.
Okie doke, main 2. How badly can you blow me out of the water next turn is the real question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You could fireball me for 6.
Fireball? Is that a card? Is that a card that
Yes,
exists in
yes,
Magic?
it is a card.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do I do it? This is so live by the sword, die by the sword, but I kind of want to do it. Just to show you that I got it.
Are you?
If I lose, I lose.
Oh, okay.
I play Yawgmoth's Bargain.
Oh! Wow. Okay. That's terrifying. Holy
I'll pass
fuck.
turn to you.
That's like an easy 4 draw next turn. That's an easy 4 draw next turn. Oh, fuck me, dude. Alright.
Let's see if we can get some gas.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
You want gas? I'll get you gas.
Oh, so bad, dude. Yeah, I mean, I cannot survive. I'm gonna memory jar here.
Yep.
So we're gonna each set aside our hand face down, draw 7 cards. At the end of turn, each player discards their hand or puts the cards back in their hand. So
drawing 7.
yeah.
Oh, there's a card I really wanted to play in here.
That is
okay.
fucking so sad. I had lethal. If I hit one card, it may or may not rhyme with fireball. Oh, okay. Well,
Was it like dark ritual, fireball or something?
we don't know about. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's totally dark
I don't know
ritual,
what
dark
I'm
ritual,
doing.
fireball.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore, Colin.
You have no creative ideas. That's some shit from like freaking like
Hey, if
beta.
If it works.
If it ain't broke.
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Honestly, Yawgmoth's Bargain probably is not worth it because you're gonna get me low enough that I won't be able to use it.
That's my goal. My goal is to do that, but you don't see my hand, dude. This is fucking wild. My memory jar's fucking gone. Okay. Step 1 of my 12th step plan. Swamp.
Okay.
A new card.
Dark Ritual.
Bubbling Muck.
Oh.
Till the end of turn, whenever a player taps a swamp, it produces additional black. This is a High Tide in black, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I got 3 copies of it because it was a common.
I think I had a few. I don't think I got 3 though.
It's pretty cool. So I'm going to now tap 1 swamp and get 2 black mana. Damn, I haven't used this little sidebar for mana in a while.
I know. Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 and cast Crypt Rats. Okay, next step. Step 2. 1 black mana, Dark Ritual. Go up to 3. 1 black mana, Dark Ritual. Go up to 3 by 3.
Okay. So if you had a fireball, you definitely would have just killed me, right?
1 black mana, Dark Ritual. Go up by 3. Yes, the answer to that question is very much yes. If I had drawn a fireball, you'd be dead.
Wow. How many fireballs do you have in your deck is the real question. Would the 4 would have
That
helped?
is a real question. That is a real question.
Got a lot of mana.
I think we're gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's push it to the limits here. I think I need to make sure you don't get Yawgmoth's Bargain too much. So if I kill the Hidden Horror, I'm taking 3. So I'm gonna be at 7. So I can do 6. So I'm gonna go, that was 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna do 6 damage to all creatures and players.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the damage from Incinerate and go down to 1.
Damn. Okay. All the creatures are dead.
I'm going to tap the last black mana to regenerate Fog of Gnats. It only puts you down to 8. That's really not good. Well, you know what? We do what we gotta do. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna discard a Terror and get these cards back.
I'm going to reveal card. Wait, move hand to. Basically, okay. Yeah, you can take a look at my graveyard. But there's like Gallowbraid, there was a couple Hidden Horrors in there. Yeah. There was a Balduvian Horde, Culling of the Week, which was the new fun one that I wanted to play. Yeah, and then an Agent of Stormcloak.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
All right, well, let's see what you
get these back. What did I even have in my hand? Oh, cool. Okay.
Pass to you. See if you got it.
Untap. Upkeep. No draw. Main 1. Gonna pay a life. Draw a card.
Okay. Dig, Colin, dig. You have 6 more to go. Unless I'm holding a sneaky, cheeky lightning bolt in hand.
God. It could be. I don't know. Pay a life. Draw a card. Oop, I drew 2, so I'll pay another life.
Would you have anyways?
Yeah, I think I had to. But I will play Mountain, which is actually very helpful.
Down to 5. This is tight. Haven't had a nail biter like this in a while.
5. It's a fireball. I'm just dead anyways. How much can I push my luck?
I mean, 4 seems like a safe number, except if I have a flyer.
Oh, I got this.
Okay.
I'll try it and stop me if you can. I'm gonna animate dead your Crypt Rats. What you got for me, buddy? Give me the rats.
Alright, give 3. I'll see you there.
Okay, see you on the other side.
Alright, you got us in game 2. I don't know if I misplayed that. I think I did as best I could with the jar, but we're going into game 3 here. Exciting times. I swapped a Terror and Eradicate, because that Terror was just rotting in my hand, and I felt real bad about it. So I think having 2 copies of these for the Balduvian Hordes and the like will be good. I like having a cheaper instant spell, and I like having the bigger one that can take out multiple targets. And I brought in the Tormod's Crypt, because right at the end, he showed us the Reanimate Dead. And I know for a fact Colin has 4 of them in his deck, or in his collection, I should say. And so I think having a Tormod's Crypt at the ready in case he tries to pull anything like that will be very handy indeed. I think we have a chance. We actually came back really effectively in that game, and we're able to chain our Dark Rituals. If we had had a Fireball in that 7, we probably would have won. So yeah, we're just going to hope that we can get a little bit of a faster start here and take him out. We can't let Colin get that 2-win win streak. Wish me luck.
All right, so I was so close to just about sideboarding in Fireball because we got our Incendiary kicks, but you know what? I thought about it. This is Clan of Croft, Cult of Croft, Croft Crew. We don't do that. We play the Incendiary every time. Every time, we don't even care. So we're just gonna run it back. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna hopefully get Soul Ring, Moxes, some out the gate. We're gonna hit him hard, hit him where it hurts. We're gonna take this guy down, get our number two win streak. Let's go.
Like the predator, I pace back and forth, waiting for my prey to arrive.
Your legs must hurt.
Yeah, they're pretty sore. But we're gonna struggle through it. This is this is actually like an emulation of our battle right now. I'm feeling it, but we're going to get to the end here.
Feeling it.
All right, man. I'm gonna go first here in this epic battle of who can kill the other one faster.
Basically, yeah.
And I wish you luck. Let's see what we get.
I wish you luck too, sir.
Not sure about this hand. I think I'm going to have to mulligan this. It's a pretty good hand in a lot of ways, but not in some. So. This is a much better hand.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay, let us put to
I think I can make this work.
Let's put to the bottom. This is a tough choice. Let's throw this to the bottom. Okay. Best of luck, my dude.
Best of luck.
Tight.
This is the one.
This is
This
an
is
ass
for keeps.
clencher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, untap, upkeep. Main one, we're gonna go. This is actually a tough choice. I'm gonna go with a Dwarven Hold. Classic Dwarven Hold.
Haven't seen one of these. You play one of these in a while. I'm usually the one playing
Yeah,
it.
it's the Fireball Storage Center, let's be honest.
Basically. Fireball Depot.
Yeah, I'll pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Interesting. I'll play a Sulphurous Springs.
Okay, nice. You got the black and red.
And play a Mock Sapphire.
Sure, 1 of 3. Seems legit.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, get a storage counter.
Mhm.
Draw, main one.
Forging Fireball, please hold.
Yeah, that's right. I'll pay 1 and I'll cast a Soul Ring, so we can both have our mana. And
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Excellent. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Kieran, I know you like your mana.
You're gonna blow it up? Is that what you're gonna do here?
Play my own Soul Ring.
Oh! Oh wow, okay. Damn.
I'm also gonna play a Swamp.
Oh god, yeah. And you're gonna blow up my Soul Ring, aren't you? You son of a bitch. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. You! Alright.
Get out of here.
I'll tap
I'm
for
the
2.
only one who can ramp.
I'll tap for 2. And I'll let go Graveyard.
You got your mana.
Got my mana.
Pass turn to you. You're winning though.
4-1. Fuck! Okay. Untap.
I have to pay the mana cost though again, man. That's a lot of mana.
For a 4 damage card. Upkeep, I'll get a thing. Draw, main one. Oh, that was not a good draw right now. I'll play a mountain. I'll just take my beats here. I think I do. I'm just gonna chain lightning your face.
Wow, okay.
And then I'm going to throw down a lurking jackal. And I'm gonna pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main
Well,
one.
technically on upkeep, you have to pay the echo.
Oh. Does it need to be the exact mana cost or
Yes.
just 3?
3.
Okay. So then I will have to take the Sulphurous Falls damage.
Okay. Hope to see
Then
you.
I'll go to main one. I will play a Swoop.
Okay.
And I'll swing for 4.
Take 4.
And then I will pass turn to you, sir.
You have way more cards in hand. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. So
You got gas, that's for sure.
get another counter on the thing. Swamp, and I think this is a good time for this guy. This is a new guy.
Okay.
G2 Slinger. When he enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage to a creature or player.
Okay.
And it has Echo. It's a nice little shock on a stick.
Got me, yeah. Shock on a stick.
Pass to you.
It's not bad. Untap, upkeep, draw, main
I feel
one.
like we're playing a game of tennis. It's like 15 love. 15 love going back and
Yeah.
forth.
That's what it feels like, honestly. Will you pay the echo cost on that? I don't know.
Fireball.
4,
Storage gross.
5. I know, it's kind of scary. I'm gonna play Morphin.
Okay. That is not good for me at all.
And then I'll pass
Oh,
turn
that's
to you.
really bad for me. It's a 5/4 flying. Alright.
Fireball it.
Untap.
Do it.
Yeah, seriously.
Are you gonna echo cost him?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have 2 decisions, I guess. Is Dwarven Hold and echo cost.
No, I will pump for you. I'm not gonna pay the cost. Just block. Draw for turn. Okay, main one. Not the worst in the world. I guess we are going to throw down a Cryptrats.
Ooh, Cryptot's back.
Yeah, pass to you.
Untap, upkeep. I will pay
This
the
is
1 life.
Such an interesting board state right now.
Draw.
Because your cumulative upkeep
1.
is gonna start to hurt.
I know.
I'm at a 6 damage fireball right now.
I know.
Actually 7 or 6, yeah. Fantastic.
Think about this.
Actually, if I get fireball, I think I have 12 damage on board. Big thoughts.
Do you have what it takes, Colin, to win this game, Magic the Gathering?
There's a few ways I can do this.
Dozens of people right now watching are cheering you on. Dozens of people online are cheering you on. Do you have what it takes to cinch the game and provide them sustenance they need to get to the next episode?
1, 2.
Let's go for
3.
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see
Gonna
it.
play a Hidden Horde.
Oh, that's a big guy. Okay.
Binning the Keldon Vandals.
Oh, spicy, spicy, spicy. I'm having too much fun. I think it's the pain in my legs. It's driving me a bit wacko over here.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah, of course you will. You're not gonna be paying life for nothing.
Main 1, or main 2, sorry.
Sure.
If you draw Fireball, you say you have 12 damage?
I currently do. So I would fireball you for 6. Oh, no, I wouldn't be 12 because of the crit bounce. It'd be 10. So I'd hit you for 6. Actually, it'd be 9 now because you have a blocker. Actually, it'd be less because I can block it. Yeah. It's a lot less now that you play the blocker.
1, 2, 3, 4. Take 1 to make it red. I'm gonna play a Lindol Paladin. I'm gonna pass the turn to have you deal with that stuff.
Okay.
I'm going for broke.
Yeah, that's fair. Untap. Upkeep. There's never been a bigger upkeep than this one.
Are you gonna
Do I
increase the Fireball factor?
The Dwarven Stronghold.
I don't know.
Is there a lightning bolt or a fireball on top of my deck?
Yeah.
And do I have what it takes to win this game from the clutch of defeat? If I have a swamp, the crit rats also become quite live.
It's true. Very, very true.
All very true. I think I have to let it untap because
Just for the possibility.
just for the possibility and having the flexibility. I don't think keeping going up to 5 and then maybe a 6 is gonna it might cinch me the game, but I think having the access to the mana is more important. So I'm gonna untap it. We're gonna go draw step here.
Okay.
Interesting. Main 1. Big thought time. Big brain time.
Big pain. What's he got? God, my butt clenches so much in these all-out aggro games.
That's true.
The urge to play defensive is so
strong.
tempting. But I know it's not the thing. I've learned over 4 seasons. Smash face.
This is very challenging game state.
Well, it's not a swamp. Maybe it is.
It's too complicated for me. Let's go for casuals. Let's just fucking boogie. I'm gonna rip the 4 mana out of the holds.
Okay.
If I decide later that I don't need as much, I might put some back. But I'm just gonna play with mana for now just to see what I can do. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I do have the fireball that is going to be coming into play, and I also have a lightning bolt. I'm just putting my cards on the table so I can visualize it, otherwise I'm not going to be able to. I did rip the fireball off the top. Sorry to take away the drama of the play. But this is what's happening. I just need to think about this. So I think the play, and every play I state, I will go on the record. I won't backtrack. I just want, except maybe putting some mana back. So if I fuck up, I fuck up. Let's go.
It's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Because it's I can hypothetically wipe your board, but I don't know the give and take here. So I'm going to start. Let's start with something simple. 1 red mana, lightning bolt your face for 3. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Do it.
I didn't finish the statement.
Do it. No, you said you would go back.
I did finish the statement. Fuck you.
Do it.
Crypt rats,
Give it to me.
Crypt rats. 2 damage. So everybody takes
2 damage to everything.
Yeah.
And we each take 2.
Okay. Now, lightning bolt. Do I lightning bolt your face? I have 4 red mana after that. It's not a lot. Oh fuck. See, now I might be fucked up.
Well, what else are you gonna do with that mana already?
Yeah, I know.
Hit my face with a lightning bolt. Do it.
Give
me the W.
Yeah. I mean, I might hit your face with a lightning bolt. I haven't decided yet. Fireball has. I'm just gonna pay the 1 for the fireball now, so that I have X ready. So I have 3 mana for X. I can go 3 damage on 1 source, or 1 damage on 2 sources. I think we have to do that. So, lightning bolt, hidden horror. It's dead. Fireball, 1 damage, 1 damage.
Okay.
Combat, Jackals for 3.
Okay.
Pass you, my deal.
Alright, untap, upkeep, I will pay the 2. Draw.
Oh, see, now we're in an interesting game state. I mean, you might have somebody just kill me, but you know what? I'll take that risk.
Now I'm in the interesting place.
Take your time.
This is tough.
Yup. Big time.
Well, I'm swinging in for the 5.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have me on dead. If you can survive the next one. Although maybe not because Morphin's the cumulative.
Do I play it safe or do I yell low?
Music tonight. Okay, so I mean, obviously, I hit you for 3, unless you have a blocker, and then you lose Morphin. So I'm on top draw. I'm on top deck. So but I'm an anime protagonist.
Yeah. You're a coward who put fireballs in his deck.
You didn't put fireballs in your deck? Not even
I had them
one?
in my sideboard,
Wow.
and I consciously kept my the shitty red card for 1 mana because I was gonna sub them in both games. I'm like, you know what? This is a Croft Crew deck. We don't play fireballs. We don't make optimal plays.
Okay.
We put stupid incendiaries on our creatures and hope you blow them up.
Okay, that's fair. I respect that.
So no coward fireballs.
Coward.
So I'd like to go on the record, and if you kill me with a fireball, I'm counting it as a win for Team Croft.
Alright, you can have your own side board over there.
The Morphin is scary. If you draw a fireball, you kill me.
If you don't have a blocker. You can block my hand.
I guess I can't even do that. Why am I taking so long to make this play? Okay, yeah. I counted my mana wrong. Pass.
Ooh. Untap.
Mhm.
Upkeep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just draw the top card of my deck here, right on the battlefield for us. You ready for this?
Okay.
Draw. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Main one. I don't know. Maybe you have something else. So we're gonna go pay 3 here. Get 2 slinger. 2 damage to face.
In response, before you
What?
play that, I'm gonna play Diabolic Edict and force you to sacrifice a creature.
It does. Keep in mind that it does. The 2 damage will still go off.
I know the 2 damage is gonna hit your face, but I'm gonna do it before it lands, so you sack the attacker.
Oh, I see. You're making me. You're
So
casting a
I'm
slinger
living.
before in response to get to getting
Yeah.
cast. Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, then it lands, and I will do 2 damage to your face? Question mark. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to do.
It's okay. If you deal 2 damage to my face, I can't keep Morphin alive.
Oh, that's true.
He's up to 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was
You're
dead here.
You're fine. You're fine.
I thought I
yeah.
was dead. Okay. I mean, I can't go combat, so
Yeah.
I'll pass you, I guess. Holy
Oh
shit!
my
I thought I was dead.
Untap, upkeep, Morphin, bins. Draw. Main 1. Oh, man.
Dose. Oh, we got a swamp! I mean, you're not
Sucks.
dead, though. That's the funny part.
I know.
I can only do 2
Yeah.
damage.
Pass turn.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Untap, upkeep. If
Yeah.
I don't pay the echo cost, I get nothing. But if I
Yeah.
do pay the echo cost,
Yeah.
so I have to decide to untap the Dwarven. I think the play is to untap the Dwarven Hold, so I have Lightning Bolt mana, and then pay the 3 for the Sling.
Yeah.
I think that's the goal. And then we're gonna go draw phase, and let's go right off the top here, just for the drama of it. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, now you know it's in my hand, but whatever. I probably
It's not
shouldn't have
bad.
done that for the drama.
It's okay. I'm almost so on the ropes right
Okay,
now.
made 1, combat, swing for 2. You can't cast Sulfur Springs either, which is actually big. That's no
I know.
blocks you out of red mana, and I'll pass to you, Colin. Final draw.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. I mean, technically, I'm alive.
Blocker.
3. Hidden Horde.
Okay.
Binning Balduvian Horde. I just needed the extra red mana, and I would have fucking had you, man. Pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Up.
Bought myself a
Keep.
turn.
I keep the Dwarven Hold untapped.
God, this is so close.
Draw.
I don't even know what I can draw to get you.
Oops,
Because I don't have freaking fireballs, man.
Okay, so conflict. I just accidentally drew 2 cards. I'll keep the first one I drew. Do you want me to shuffle my deck?
I mean, I don't know. Would that second card influence how you play?
Hypothetically, it could. So I don't want to shuffle my deck. I apologize to the viewer.
Would it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just shuffle. I mean, I guess it's not. Yeah. I know I will shuffle. Because it's actually pretty good in this situation, and I know to fix that. Okay, good. Board state resolved. Apologies.
Pay 1 red, lightning bolt.
Yeah. No. Swamp.
Okay.
Fog of Gnats. It's flying. It does 1 damage.
Yeah,
a caddy.
it regenerates.
It regenerates. It does everything you need it to do. And I can't get through your hidden horror, so I'll pass to you, dude. This is a good situation.
Low-key draw. Main one.
Combat for 4? What are you doing? No, this has to be one of those Colin's bluffing and he's losing the game sort of moments. I have to believe it, right? This is always the morally correct move. Block, regenerate.
Yeah, I lose that through
Oh! Wow, what a fucking nail biter. So the top card that I accidentally drew an extra on was another Fog of Gnats. So that would have been another flyer to put pressure. That's why I decided to just shuffle.
Gotcha.
Although I had Crypt Press coming up, so that would have killed you anyways.
Yeah.
What did you, oh, dude.
The second Mishra's Factory.
Wow.
Then an Incendiary. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Dude, I can't. Oh, the red mana burned me so bad.
Yeah.
I guess you were pretty short on red too.
Yeah, but I had the hold, right?
Yeah.
That Fireball draw was like clutch. If I hadn't have drawn that Fireball, I would not be in this game.
Yeah. I guess the Lindell Paladin was better to play. I was thinking of playing the Keldon Vandals instead, just to save the Lindell for later. But then I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think that was the right choice. It made me sink more damage into it, right?
It was really heartbreaking to not be able to play the Balduvian Horde though, because I only had the one red.
Would it have made a big difference? Or would it have been an extra toughness that you would have survived through?
No, it would have been after the wipe. It would have been Morphin, and then Balduvian Horde would have populated after.
Oh,
the
just
wipe.
to have a creature.
Yeah, like a 5/5, and then all of a sudden you're like
I'm
on
the
the
back
ropes.
end, yeah.
Because then I would have had to discard Diabolic Edict, which wouldn't be like a sack play.
Damn.
And then you would have had 2 shock damage, and I would have had a blocker up. So then you wouldn't have been able to attack, and then I would have just had the 2 to pressure you more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, what a close game.
Yeah. It was wild.
I brought in Tormod's Crypt because I was sure you had some. Yeah, yes, you had the Unearths.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't bring in the. Oh, 2 Animate Deads. Yeah, okay. So the.
Yeah. I had 2 more Animate Deads in my sideboard.
So I had 3.
I didn't sideboard anything. Like, that's my OG deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I brought in the 2 Tormod's Crypt. I brought in a Terror just because you had the Balduvian Hordes. I was a little scared of the big red creature, even though it didn't hit most of your other deck. And then I also brought in 1 Eradicate, which was...
Yeah, I saw Eradicates were pretty...
Yeah, they're
good,
pretty
actually.
Cool. They're pretty cool. I got 3 of them. I got 3 Bubbling Muck. I actually opened 3 Lurking Jackals, which is what drove me to play this game. Yeah.
Dude, the Lurking Scourge and Jackals are pretty sweet.
They're cool, especially because with the Crypt Rats, I can like blow the board up, and then like in theory they can still turn into creatures afterwards.
Some nice synergy. Mine was a lot of powering to the cards, because I had like the Moxes, I had Priest of Gex, and the Calling of the Weeks, so just kind of like turboing into those higher cards, then recycling them basically.
Yeah, Calling of the Week is really good.
Yeah.
If you have the creature for it.
Yeah, I needed more low drops, and I was thinking if I had like the draw discard cards, it would be pretty good, but I didn't really think about it till I had the deck. No. I also wanted to go more haste, like I had 2 other Marks of Fury in the deck.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the deck started, is like, how can I make use of this?
Yeah, those scared me, because those can get out one of your big guys really quick.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was thinking for like the Echoes and stuff, is like, they have good stats.
Right.
So they echo in, just send them at you.
Right.
Bring them back, send them at you, bring them back, send them at you, blow up all your artifacts.
That Diabolic Edict play was great too. That was a fun one. Man, I'm telling you, this is what happens when you take Incendiary instead of Fireball.
I know, but it's honestly a pretty bad card, but it's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. And it puts a
I was just thinking of like chaining Incendiaries would be really funny.
I think the issue I had with these cards, because I saw a few of them that had the same effect, was that they are just so slow. Once per upkeep. Yeah.
It'd be fun in like Commander or something, but definitely not a 1v1.
I think the one that I think is worth playing is the blue one, because it put a page counter, and when they died, you drew X cards, which is like really good. Yeah.
Yeah, drawing even if it's like 1 or 2, that's great.
Yeah.
Incendiary is like pretty lackluster.
Fair enough.
The plan was to put it on like lower value creatures,
Yeah.
And then eventually sacking them to cause like chain reactions.
Yeah. No, Bloodshot
Just a little bit
Cyclops too,
bursty.
by the way. Great card in this deck because you could get
Yeah.
rid of Galabrids and Morphins and do like 5
Yeah.
damage. Which is
Yeah,
really
like
good.
swinging with like Morphin and then.
Well, it's like
chuck
10
'em.
damage. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
huge. So, damn, that was a close one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, son.
Damn, son. All right.
We went out swinging. I feel like it's like the meme of like the two kids fighting who are just like doing windmills with their hands running at each other. It's basically what it felt like.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was down to 1 life in game 2. You were down to 1 life in game 3.
Yeah.
What a wild set of
Oh,
games. I
yeah.
think it'll be exciting to watch for sure.
Oh yeah.
But and a good way to end the Urza's destiny, Urza's Saga
True.
block.
Yeah.
So-
Go figure. We both play Rakdos.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
But next episode, we're going to be jumping in Mercadian Masks, a new block of 3 sets. And I don't know what's in store for us there. I haven't looked ahead, but there's some cool stuff, I'm sure. And yeah, man, I don't know. It's hot. It's hot. I don't know.
I know. I'm really
it's
toasty
hot.
right
I've been
now.
standing. So we're going to wrap things up here. Guys, that's Urza's Saga, Urza's Legacy, Urza's Destiny. Hope we did you proud by them.
Yeah. Hopefully there wasn't too many misplays.
Yeah, I'm sure there were. But Colin and I here, what's our job? Our job is to untap, unkeep, undraw, and be terribly inefficient. I haven't said that one in a while. I always forget that outro.
Inefficient.
Inefficient. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
We here, Filthy Casuals, continue to tip our card sideways, and we very much hope that you'll continue to tip alongside us as I dab here.
Oh, you dabbed. Wow.
And here's a tip.
Ooh.
If you're going to play a Rakdos deck, throw in some fireballs. Just saying. Just saying.
If you want to have fun, throw in some incendiaries and don't be a bitch.
That is fair. That is fair. I can't blame you unless you counter blame me. And
That's true. You were the one who was gonna ban Fireball. So.
I think we should maybe talk about it because it is a meta-defining red spell.
Yeah, it's true.
Let us know in the comments though what you think about Fireball
Yeah.
and Fireball-like spells.
Fireball OP? Question mark.
Fireball OP. Who's to say?
Should we just ban red?
Ban red altogether? That
Yeah.
would ban your favorite Goblin tribe.
I'll find a way to persevere.
That's true. That's true. I think I'm gonna.
It's not the first time we've been called by an unknown force.
Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that. Anyways, yeah, I see how it is. Killing off the Sengir vampires is a noble play, but getting rid of the hill giants is like somehow controversial.
Hey, the hill giants were wholesome lads. The Sengir vampires, you made like mouth sounds. That was gross.
I feel like I'm not even allowed to do those sounds anymore now that they're gone. Do you know how many villages your hill giants stepped on, Colin? Who do you think had to clean it
survival of the biggest foot.
up? Wow. All right. Well,
Sengir vampires, pretty small feet.
that's true. But big ass. Big ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are Filthy Casuals, and we're continuing to traverse the multiverse. Today we are on Dominaria, combating the Phyrexians in one last epic fight. But tomorrow, who knows what Arcadian Masks will bring. My name's Kieran.
My name's Colin.
And we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye! I'm gonna get in so much trouble, by the way, for that, like, slight take back before I finish my lightning bolt statement. They're gonna be like, oh, he said he wasn't gonna, but he did it.
That's the freaking classic.